Hi, and welcome back to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Go ahead, please, and click the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you'll get email notifications of new videos when I upload. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. I so appreciate it. Don't forget, give me a like, a thumbs up, and share it with someone who may need inspiration. Now, you may hear this message today, whatever day it is that you're listening to it. It may resonate with you, it may not. If it doesn't, come back at another time. All right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. I'm going to be doing something a little different. Yes, I've been away for a couple of weeks, I think. It's been a couple of weeks. I had a fall and I suffered a mild concussion. So I took time off to heal, to go deeper, and to come back to the station when I am in my best form. And I don't want to ever not bring through the messages clearly and with guidance. However, when I'm not 100%, I honor myself and I take that time off. So I apologize if I've disappointed anyone or you were looking for a message and couldn't figure out what's going on. I haven't left YouTube, but in the future, if I do take time away, be it a day or a week or a couple of weeks or a month, it's because I am doing self-care. And I think that's important to mention because we don't often do that. We get caught up in what other people expect of us. And I do live up to my commitments. I live up to them, especially when I'm 100%. I am at my best. Okay? All right. So we're going to go ahead and thank you for being patient. Thank you for coming back. And there's some new exciting things coming up, especially for over the next few months. And I'll be bringing them up. I haven't forgot about our angel that we're going to be naming. And I will be going live over the next couple of weeks. I am allowing my energy to build back up, and I'm allowing myself to feel better before I start taking off on all these new endeavors. However, I will keep you up to date, and I hope that you will find inspiration in your own life through the messages that come in. All right? So let's go ahead without further ado and let's get started. Okay? Let's clear the air. Okay, the word that kept coming up is peace. So I'm going to be trying something different here on the channel. You guys know about the heart link, joining the middle finger and the thumb together to form an energetic vibration that goes all the way up your arm, through your heart, your throat, your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, and up into the angelic realm. It even goes past your soul cluster, okay? Your soul star, rather. And it does go past your soul cluster as well. And we're going to start something new here. I also am still holding my crystals. Today was a rose quartz. So if I don't explain it, it's because I'm channeling. I don't know that I've taken the time to explain that to you. First of all, everything you need to know about me is in the box below the video. And if you'd like to have a chat, send me an email. If you'd like to be included on a meditation that I do for subscribers and for clients, send me an email. You can just put your name in there and say, pray for me, or whatever resonates with you. Or you can go into further detail in the body of the email. Or if you'd like to reach out and you would like to take advantage of my services, let me know what service are you interested in. And you can find that out by going over to my website, www.carolynjwoodson.com. It is all listed below, my email address and my website. And I hope that I'll be hearing from some of you. Okay. I love doing readings. I love working with my clients. I love my clients. We have a good time. We laugh, we talk, we share our energy and what's really going on. And it's all done just between the two of us. So it's even deeper than what we do here on the channel. Okay. Which is for the community. So it's a community message. Now that all that's said, let's call in the angels. Angels, spirit guides, come into this session. Please accept my HeartLink invitation and join your energy with mine. Please send through the messages that are for my highest good and highest healing. Thank you for surrounding me. Thank you for surrounding the community. Thank you for guiding us, supporting us, loving us, and bringing in the guidance that is so needed at this time. Angels, thank you. Mother Earth, thank you. Father Sky, thank you. All benevolent beings, both far, near, from past lives, from future lives, and present, thank you for loving us. Thank you, archangels. Thank you, guardian angels. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all our many, many, many blessings and for the many ways that you show up in our lives. We are so grateful and thankful. Again, angels, we appreciate you. We love how you are here for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, again, this is going to be a weekly reading. I'm going to be doing these over the month of July. Let me know how you feel about them. You might want daily readings again, which I'm perfectly willing to do after August. I've got a big project, which I'm going to talk to you about here for just a second. I am working on storage. I lived in California before, left California for a couple of years. Some of you have heard about it. I was ill for for about 6 months, but I needed to get out of California. There was an environmental issue here that has now been cleared up. However, I knew I was coming back, so I left my things in California, and they've been in storage. Every time I've tried to bring them out of storage, something has happened. So finally, and then we had COVID. Remember that little event? And we're still in it to some degree, depending on where you're living. However, the whole load is finally here. So every day I've been going shopping, or at least 5 out of 7 days. I do take some time off to just recoup and regenerate, because seeing some of my things that I haven't seen in several years is a little overwhelming at times, and memories are coming back, and I'm running across things from my children when they were little and their rocking chair and things like that. And it's just sometimes I have to say, okay, not for today, and push away. But I am really working on this month getting down to 1 unit. I've got 2. One is a pretty good size, and then one is smaller. And I'm really working on getting them combined, and then working on how much more of that I can donate, because I'm donating things. I'm not trying to sell them. I'm not trying to do any of that. I'd rather donate it to a worthy cause, and I'm donating to a organization that gives back to women and families who are getting back on their feet. And men are also invited too. They do have things there for men, but it is primarily based for women and their families and for people of color. And I really am excited to donate to them. They're here in the Santa Barbara County area. So if you live in California and you want to know information, send me an email. And let's go ahead and let's get busy with self-care for this month, because that's what I've been doing a lot of, especially with the concussion. I didn't have a choice. Universe said, oh, you're not going to slow down? We're going to slow you down. So universe sent me a concussion to slow my butt down, and it did. It's been an interesting month. An interesting discovery has been going on. It started in May, mid-May, and one day I'll talk about it, or maybe I'll do a separate video on it. But let's get into our weekly weekly, first week of July reading. Okay? So I'm going to be using a new deck, the Animal Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. I'm also going to use the Guardian Angel deck, and that is by, if I'm not mistaken, yes, Tony Carmine Salerno. And I'm going to be coming back with the angel answers at the end to get some more guidance for the week. Okay? So I went ahead and pulled a few cards just to kind of see what direction we were going in this week. And the direction we are headed in is renewal. And that's interesting because here's the deal. Right now, we are in Cancer season. Cancer is all about the home. It is all about our home, our being. It is also about our physical home. It is also about our physical being. So it is a great time for us to really celebrate who we are, celebrate our self-care, take some time, go inside, become introspective, and really start to look at, this is month 7. How did we get here? What has the first 6 months been like for us this year? How have we changed since last year at this time? What lessons have we learned? And where would we like to go? Where would we like to see ourselves by December? Where would we like to see ourselves for 2022? Because, hey, it's right around the corner. I mean, look how fast these 6 months have gone. And the card that came out of the deck, I was like, what? Renewal. And that's where we are. We're at a place where we can really begin to look at this new birth, this rebirth of us, this renewal, this refresh. We've hit the refresh button, people. And for those of us who've been doing our work, if you've been doing your work and you've been clearly looking at your shadow side and accepting it, if you've been looking at your fears and accepting what they are, if you've been looking at yourself with compassion, with love, and with gentleness, say thank you. Say thank you, universe, for showing me that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, because now I know what I can work on. So the first card is renewal, and it's all about reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness, time to head in a new direction, clarity on your life purpose, in your heart. You know what to do. So, is there a decision? Because I keep hearing this word, decision, decision, decision. Is there a decision out there you need to make and you've been hesitating making it? Have you been kind of running away from it? It could be, I'd like healthier relationships. That means you have to let go of the relationships that aren't healthy. That doesn't mean that you leave the person, like just drop them. It means that you can say, these are my boundaries. These are my boundaries. And when I feel like my boundaries are being pushed or attacked or not respected, I'm going to push back. Or, as Virgos do, and I'm a Virgo, you'll look around and go, wait, what happened? I was hearing from them. What happened? We Virgos don't like to do a whole lot of drama. We leave that to Aries. We leave, and sorry, apologize, Aries, if I'm stepping on your feet, but we leave that to the fire signs. Especially Miss Leo, Mr. or Mr. Leo. I know from what I speak because I have a Leo in my life. Boy, when that Leo roars. Anyway, respect yourself, respect your boundaries, respect where you are in your life, respect what's going on. And we're getting support from Archangel Jeremiah. And when Jeremiah shows up, we are getting the true message that it is time for us to go deeper, go within. Start to really look at the ways in which you can start to hone this rebirth. It is there. It's waiting for you to show up. And it's waiting for you to say, hey, you know what? This or something better. This is my true desire. This is what my heart truly desires. Remember, our heart knows what to do. And this or something even better than I can imagine. Because when we're co creating with the universe, we can't put caps around what it is that we truly desire, because then we are stopping the flow of our abundance and prosperity. Who wants to stop that? I don't. I'll tell you that. Not me, not over here. Bring it on. Bring on more flow. Bring on more ease. Bring on more abundance, more prosperity, more joy, more happiness, more harmony, more love. Oh my goodness. Bring on all the wonderful high vibrational stuff. Okay? And the next card that comes out is the one of Earth. And it says on here, a windfall of abundance. Wise counsel or good fortune awaits. An exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract. Significant purchases are coming up for some of us. And it shows this wonderful, curious creature who has a book in one hand, and it looks like a bunny rabbit. Bunny rabbits are all about abundance and prosperity. And it is coming up for a lot of us. And the angel that if we want to call on to help us with this realization and to help guide us is Azrael. And when we call upon Azrael, ask for what you truly want, as you can do with any of the angels. And let's not get caught up on which angel to call on, because on this channel we say, angels, get the flock in here. Support us, guide us, bring to us what we truly, truly, truly desire, what we truly, truly, truly are welcoming into our lives. And I add that because you can be asking for, say, you want a new home. And you say, I want a new home, angels, please send in a new home. And then you go get your nail file out and start, doing your nails. Okay, so what does it set up a system? What would it take for me to get a new home? Where would I like to live? How's my credit report? Will I need money for financing? Do I have the money available? What kind of home would I like? What's the feeling that I would like in this home? Would I like to feel safe? Would I like to feel comfortable? Would I like for it to be a sanctuary? Start to really explore it and start to look at what works for you. Now, I have and I'm going to do this real quick because it just came up as I'm doing this to show you. I have a system that I use for myself. Say, when I have situations coming up, I'll say, okay, home, like we just talked about. And I'll close my eyes and I'll draw what I call the thinking cloud. And it's freehand, it's whatever. And off of that, I may say, the middle, I'm going to just write it and then I'll explain to you what I'm doing. And okay. Give me just a minute. Okay, I will draw what I call the magical, can I get it clear? The magical cloud. And I drew this freehand. You saw me. I had my eyes closed. I just took out a blank piece of paper and started drawing. The first thought that came to mind was sacred. I want a sacred place. I want a place that is a sanctuary. I'd like a place that, let's see what I wrote, is beautiful. And I'd like a place that is safe. And over here I wrote, a harmonious place for my loved ones. Now you can write it in any order that you're guided to, or if it doesn't appeal to you, don't write it. But it just gives me clarity, or it would give you clarity on what it is you're trying to really create. And then off of that, you can write down, what you'd like it to look like, what you'd like it to feel like. What community are you interested in? Or if you're not sure, what are some of the things you'd like in that community? Would you like to be in a community of like-minded people? Would you like to be in a community of families? If you're older, would you like to be in an older community? Would you like to be in a place where you can go to the beach? Would you like to be in a city? Would you like to be near a city? Would you like to be in a small town? Write down what it is you truly, truly, truly desire and keep it somewhere where you can see it often. Because here's the deal. When you start to co-create and tell the universe exactly what you want, when it is in alignment, and you'll know it's in alignment when it feels good, the universe will grant your wishes. Okay? The next card that's coming out is, and this is for someone out there that says, protect what you have created. Be prepared, never give up. Ask your angels for help. Environmental activism and animal rights. And the card here is guided by the angel Ariel. And Ariel is all, and this is the 9 of fire. Ariel, and this is Ariel in the picture. She is powerful. She is someone that you can contend with. And she is saying to you, really, really, really protect what you have created. You don't have to share your dreams with anyone. Keep them to yourself. Because here's the deal. When you start to share your dreams with others, and especially if they're not in alignment, number one, your dreams are yours. Number two, if they're not in alignment with whomever you're sharing it with, what's going to happen? They're going to knock it down. And they're going to really do everything in their power to make you feel awful for wanting that particular dream. Who wants to go through that? I know I don't. And be careful. Write out your dreams. Start a journal. Start looking at how do you feel when you see that dream. Take pictures out of magazines or go online. Find pictures that resonate with you. Start to put them on a board. Start to create your own living vision board. Okay? Or if you want to do something even more special, get in touch with me and I'll show when we can talk about doing a blessing bowl ceremony together. And it can be one-on-one or you and a bunch of friends on Zoom. And we can really start to look at forming a physical vision board. And this is something that I do as a workshop. I also do it one-on-one with people. And many have said, oh my gosh, my dreams are coming true. And what it is it's your wishes put into a beautiful bowl. Where is my bowl? Here's my bowl. And as your wishes come true, you take out that wish, say thank you to the universe, either burn it or flush it down the toilet, rip it up, flush it down the toilet. If it doesn't happen in the way you'd like for it to, then there's other things you can do. And we can talk about that if you choose to do the Vision Board Workshop with me. Information about that can be found on my website, www.carolinjwoodson.com. Okay, let's continue with the reading. Some other things that we can do this week is get real clear about what we're asking for. And let's talk to our guardian angels. And this says, Dear Guardian Angel, help me be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which comes from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. Now, this is an amazing card to have shown up because on this card, remember where it said, protect what you have created, and the angel on here is Ariel. Ariel is all about the environment, all about earth, all about living beings and living things. And here it is saying, help us to really, 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 really be guided and loved and shown from the heart of every living thing. That includes you, your family, your loved ones, your friends, your neighbors, your pets, your trees, your plants, your home. Your home is a living place. Okay? It's saying really start to pay attention more in your life. What are you creating? What are you creating? Okay? The next one that comes up is from our guardian angels, forgiveness. Start practicing more forgiveness. Now, the hardest thing we run away from is forgiving ourselves. And this is reminding us, it is saying, holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you're no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. So when we start to really look at what is bringing up that feeling that you may feel inside, that knot in your stomach, what is bringing that up? What is causing you not to show up as the wonderful, beautiful, lighthearted person that you could be and that you've been at times in your life, especially when you were a young child? Because that's before we're taught about all of these other things like fear and blame and shame and all of those other lower vibrational behaviors. And start to say, you know what? I forgive myself. I forgive myself for all the ways I've shown up that were not in alignment with who I am. I forgive myself for all of the times I've judged, I've blamed, I've shamed others. I forgive myself for not being there for myself. Start to really think about the ways that you can show up and be more kind, more loving, more forgiving in your own life. Because with forgiveness comes the gift of freedom. With forgiveness comes the gift of peace. With forgiveness comes the gift of power. With forgiveness comes the gift of really feeling and standing in who you truly are. All right, let's see. All right, so let go. The angels are saying let go of whatever it is that's keeping you stuck, feeling low, feeling bad, feeling like you cannot voice your opinion, feeling like life is unfair. Let it go. Start to forgive. Forgive yourself, forgive others, forgive the situation. You know, everything that happens in our lives, remember, happens to help us to grow. And when we refuse to grow and the same thing keeps showing up, that's spirit saying, this is where you need to grow. This is where you need to grow. Hello, this is where you need to grow. And start really honing in on, what am I ignoring? What is it that I'm missing? What is it I'm not taking advantage of? Okay? And here we go again. Same card showing up again, forgiveness. Forgiveness is a key to our freedom. Forgiveness is the key to peace. Forgiveness allows us to improve our health. Because when we're holding on to blame and shame and grudges, it is eating us up inside. If you have ulcers, ask yourself, what is eating me up? Because whatever you're holding on to, let me back up a minute. Our bodies speak to us. We just don't know how to listen. And our bodies may show up and say, I have a grudge. I'm angry. I'm going to blame them. I'm going to shame them. I'm going to make them feel bad. They hurt me. They upset me. They did this to me. I'm a victim. And we start to realize we got a stomach ache. And we might take over the counter something to settle it down. Then it gets worse in a little bit of time. So we go see the doctor. We get more medicine. It's still not going away. It gets worse. Then it develops into something like a number of things come to mind. Because our bodies are telling us something. Like when you have kidney stones, ask yourself, what are you angry about? Because that's where we hold our energy. We hold our energy of anger in our kidneys. What are you angry about? What do you need to let go of? What do you need to forgive yourself for? What do you need to forgive others for? Because until you do that, it's going to keep repeating itself over and over and over and over again. Having trouble with your gallbladder? Where are you not feeling supported? Having trouble breathing? What is it in life that you would like to really embrace, enjoy, and peace and calm? And I know I'm sounding it and making it very simplistic. And you may be saying, but I was born like this. I've had this since I was a child. Okay. I'm so sorry you are suffering, but here's the deal. That could have been an energy you brought in from a past life. It could have also been an energy that was going on around your mother while she was pregnant with you. And that it's not a blame thing. That's not a blame thing. This is just a conversation and a deep dive into looking at what is going on around you, because we're affected by our environment, and we're most affected as a young child being formed inside our mothers. And that's not a knock on your mom. That's not a knock. She did the best she could, even when you might think, even when it may seem like it wasn't the best, even when we feel they should have known better. At that time, put yourself in their shoes. They did the best they could. Let it go. Let it go. It's not serving you any longer. It's holding you in a constricted, repetitive pattern that is only getting worse. And it may be showing up in your body. It may be showing up in your discomfort, your dis-ease. And this isn't something I'm putting out there that's new. This has been going on, and this has been a thought pattern since ancient times. Western medicine treats the symptom. Eastern medicine, or energy medicine, treats the cause. I am an energy intuitive. So when I start to look at someone, even if they're just walking down the street and I don't have my spidey sense shut off, I can look at them and go, they're having trouble with their kidneys. They're having trouble with their heart. They're having trouble with this. They're having trouble with that. Why? Because our major organs in our bodies hold on to certain vibrations. So if you're having trouble with a certain part of your body, if you're having trouble with a certain place in your body, this is all about you not being able to let it go. Now, I had a client once that was like, no, I know what's going on. This is where it came from. I know what was going on at that time. And we worked together for a while. It still kept showing up. Well, I don't know why it's still showing up. Well, one of the reasons is that you're not ready to let it go. And you're afraid it's going to happen again. It's going to come back. So we need to go deeper to try and see if we can really work on you finding a way to support yourself with a different energy. And that's what someone who calls themselves a light worker, a healer, an energy intuitive, a psychic, they're really trying to help you find ways and show you ways where you can continue to grow in your authentic path and not get caught up or hooked onto a specific way of being. Okay? So now let's get some other cards in here. Oh my goodness. This week's high vibe message was opportunity. You now have the opportunity to really, really, really do it differently. Because how? We're going to start looking for signs. Looking for signs of what we really need to communicate clearly. These are cards that's coming out on the deck. And we're going to really get clarity and know what to do within the next few weeks. It may not come all at once, but when it does come, take action. These cards is coming right out the deck. And you're going to have relief from this situation and what's going on if you choose to take action in a constructive, positive, harmonious way. Not a revengeful, I'm going to get back at them kind of way, but doing what's best for you, which may mean, hey, I don't take that phone call. Hey, I don't do that email. Hey, I don't respond to that text. Or hey, for right now, maybe I block them for 30 days when I can come back and deal with it. Or maybe I ignore that. Or maybe I address it in a way that is kind and loving and compassionate for me, not for the other person. Okay? Because it's saying you're going to have relief of whatever's going on in the very near future. Because here's what's coming out. The sun. The sun is coming out. And when the sun card shows up, it is all about looking deeper, going within. And think of the sun. Where is the sun? The whole universe revolves around the sun, or at least in our planet. We revolve around the sun. What is needed for us comes. It is our source. It is the source of everything that is good and kind and loving and growing. And the card says it's a time of great joy and success. Brilliant epiphanies will come that lead to magical opportunities. Again, the opportunities are here. Remember, that was our guiding message for the high vibe reading for this week. And it says plans that work out perfectly. Give gratitude. Show thanks to the divine. Whatever you call your creator, whatever you call your angels, whatever you call your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your animal guides, whatever, say thank you. Thank you. Because the more you say thank you, I am so grateful and thankful for all my many blessings. I am so grateful and thankful for. I am so grateful and thankful that. I am so grateful and thankful. I am just so grateful and thankful. When we start to say that, guess what happens? More good stuff shows up. It does. I promise you it does. Okay? All right. So don't let the obstacles become the mountain. Push them aside. Ask the angels for guidance. All right? Okay. Thank you for sticking around. This is a little longer than I normally do on a reading, but I wanted to make it clear for you where we're going to be this week. Take time for yourself. Self-care is so important because the opportunities are showing up. Think about how it feels for you when it's showing up. Think about what it is you truly, truly, truly desire and what is it you are manifesting in your life. Because if you're getting more of the yucky, 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 maybe you're having a little bit of desire to have more of the yucky, yucky, yucky. If you're ready to get rid of the yucky, what does that look like? How does that feel? Does it feel good? Does it feel exciting? Does it make you want to jump up and down and hop, hop, hop? Does it make you want to dance? How does it really, really feel? Go with that. And come back next week for another message from Wisdom from the Angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, angels. Thank you, audience. Thank you, guardian angels. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. And this is going to continue for the month of July. Please let me know how you feel about it in your comments. Or if you'd like, send me an email to wisdomfromtheangels@gmail.com. Thank you so much for showing up. This is Carolyn, and take care.